So you want to edit like Slam, huh? Well, gosh, that intro is so bad. So you want to edit like Slam? Well, I'm going to show you. Good thing I'm here to show you because there's no video like this on YouTube. So stay tuned because you're not getting this anywhere else. If you guys don't know me or you do know me, I make the majority of my money editing and making sports videos and photos. But basically, I'm going to be showing you how to get a picture like this into a picture like this. So, obviously there's a pretty big difference, but it's really not as hard as you think. So if you're not like a Lightroom guru, but I'm gonna be using Lightroom obviously, so if you don't have it, get it. I'm just gonna do one photo because it's pretty simple across the board, how you do it. So obviously, I've got one picture here I just did. I just decided I wanna run through all of them because it's pretty repetitive. It's almost the same process each time, because they edit. I mean, I'm talking about specific photographers I've seen and like their best photographers. I think this is how they edit. So, yeah. So let's just get straight into it. So obviously this photo is a little underexposed. So the first thing I've done is brought my shadows up. I want to bring my exposure up probably to about there. I just want to try to create as much natural. This is honestly the biggest thing about Slam that makes their photos the way they are. Is they almost always delete the yellows. And then a lot of times I'll delete like my blues. I think it makes things a lot simpler. I think a lot of times it just looks better too. Next thing I want to do, I just realized I want to straighten this out a bit. Looks good. And then I want to add some contrast. I want to up the highlights a bit. You're going to get a little bit of grain pop up, but that's partly due because I didn't expose this photo correctly the first time. So that's, you know, my fault on my end. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take up the saturation a bit, drop the vibrance to about there, and already we're looking a lot better. And then really this is like my base, so then really this is up to you. I like to bring a little bit of clarity back to the image, bring a little texture in. I think it's going to bring some grain back, but honestly it doesn't matter all that much. Vignetting, I'm gonna add this only because my lens does this automatically, so I want to take that out a little bit. I'm gonna reduce noise reduction and remove my chromatic abrasion, and that's basically it. This photo, the reason I chose this photo is just because it's a pretty big difference between what it was and what it is now. But now I'm gonna show you a couple other things I like to do just to add to the image and give it more of that Slam even further, I guess. So a lot of times their floor is really, at least in some of the pictures I've seen, it's really white. So I want to take usually if it was flat, I'd take like a linear mask or something and do it that way, but in this case we have his feet there and I don't want to mess any of that up. So I'm just going to take a mask, take the exposure up, and then, yeah, so I think that looks really good. So as I'm editing this video, I do realize I missed a couple spots with the brush. Obviously, for whatever reason, I didn't realize that when I was doing it. But if I was taking my time a little bit more and not filming a video, I just want to clarify that. So back to the video. So because it is the holidays, it's the season of giving and you know all that good stuff, I'm just going to show you guys this preset. My last fall presets, I made you guys pay for or buy them. But here, I'm just gonna scroll through and you guys can screenshot or whatever and you guys can just take my preset. This is the preset, it's literally called Slam. So you can look at this. This is basically generally the result you'll get. I haven't changed anything. This image, certain features look a little bit blown out. This is literally how the preset is, and you'll just have to change it depending on the picture. But so yeah, this is, you guys can take a look at this. I don't do anything to the curve. Actually, I do a little bit, very slightly, but you guys can look at that. This is all generally my white balance and stuff is as shot, but you guys can look up the colors. Good stuff. Usually I mute the pinks and purples. I don't know why I didn't in this picture, but I usually do that. That actually it's supposed to be in the preset. I don't know why it's not. But anyways, I don't really do much split toning, texture, clarity, dehaze. You can also just like leave those as is if you'd like, but that's kind of what I do just because generally my photos come out a bit grainy. So either I try to make that grain stand out or I try to bring back some detail that I lose in the grain. with those, which generally both happen at the same time. But and then I do this on all my presets: remove chromatic abrasion, and then always reduce the color noise reduction. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, turn on post notifications. If you guys would actually like to see it behind the scenes of how I shoot my sports photos, then let me know. Give me some feedback in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.